As collectors and toy fans, we've all experienced the pain of receiving an item in the post that's not quite up to scratch. In one of my past wholesale orders, I received this DC Shazam statue from the Diamond Gallery range. The statue itself is perfect condition, but I received this with a massive tear at the top of the packaging there, and the window has also been pushed in. Now, whilst this is not going to affect anybody that is buying this statue for display, because that's what these are designed for, to display, it's still obviously not perfect condition, and it makes this an ideal candidate to be cracked open and be used in my shop window. So I thought I would just share this unboxing with you guys, so we can have a good proper look at this Diamond Gallery Shazam statue out of its plastic prism. As usual, there are circular tabs or circular stickers on 3 sides of the box, so I will undo those. Oh, here he comes. Here is the PVC plastic Diamond Gallery statue of Shazam, and I've got to say, statues just have a leg up over action figures because they don't have any joints to hide or anything like that. This is a fantastic figure. The base is hollow, which is disappointing. They could have used a decent plastic for that, but to be fair, the figure is light, but very, very cool. I love the pose. I love the way he's like standing with his tiptoes there on that rock there, that rock face, and it's like he's grabbing a bolt of lightning from the sky as it's shooting down. It looks awesome. The paint application is decent. I wouldn't say it's amazing. There's like a little bit of blue wash on his chest there on that piece. The other part of his outfit is pretty cool. This is all like a matte red, and then along the top of his torso there, it's kind of a gloss red, like a nicer red, which I really do like. His skin tone is decent. I think it's overall quite decent. It's a little bit red in some places, I will say, but then again, this is not like a high-end statue, so you can't expect perfection, but there are bits where it's a little bit too red. So for example, if you look at his fist here in person, at least I can see there's like quite a bit of where it's just a little bit too red for my liking. It looks like he's wearing like fake tan on his hands or something. I do like the cape, which is surprising because it's like just white and gold, so it would be difficult to make it look decent, I think, because obviously you have to get the sculpt right to give it a bit of presence, a bit of texture. And I think they've done a decent job of that. The hood isn't the most convincing, like his kind of like hood on top of his cape, but the rest of the cape is pretty decent, so I can't grumble with that. And overall, the look of it, I think if you have this up on your shelf, what is it, like a probably 10 to 12 inch statue, that's going to look awesome, and it's going to look really great in the shop window. I've got to say, it looks so much more appealing than it does when it's in its retail packaging. Retail packaging doesn't do stuff like this any favors because of all the gloss and the reflection from like the clamshell plastic that these are kept in to keep them safe during transit. But yeah, overall, I think he's a very, very cool sculpt. So he's going to be making his way into the window. Let me know what you guys think of this. I actually think he's a pretty nice figure, really nice statue. And if you're a Diamond Gallery collector, yeah, Diamond Gallery statues I think are great value. And this one is no exception. This is obviously the comic book version, I should mention, of Shazam, not the movie version. Actually, one thing I will also say is he's got those funny eyes, unfortunately. One eye's looking up, one's looking to the other side. But luckily, it's actually less noticeable because he's like looking upwards, so you can't see it as much. But when you look very closely, you can definitely see there's a bit of an issue there with his kind of his pupil placement, for want of a better term. But yeah, overall, very nice. I like it a lot.